Last summer, my peaceful ranch life was shattered when the local HOA president, let's just call her Karen, decided my horses were disturbing the ecosystem by drinking from the pond on my land. That's right, my land. The pond had been there for generations, fed naturally by the hillside stream, and my family's horses had always used it to cool off during the blistering heat. But apparently Karen, who had recently moved into a gated community 2 miles down the road, had other plans. It all started when I noticed my horses coming back from the pasture skittish and soaked. Not from the pond, but from running. A trail cam I installed confirmed it. Karen had trespassed through a service road, waving her arms and screaming at my horses like a lunatic. Worse, she called animal control and the HOA board, claiming I was allowing dangerous livestock to trample protected wetlands. I laughed at first, until the county sheriff and a city inspector showed up the next morning. I showed them the deed, pond rights, and water management certificates. Everything was in order. The sheriff seemed irritated to be dragged out for nonsense. But then I mentioned something odd I'd seen. Karen had been dipping something into the water right before yelling at the horses. A long-handled tool, almost like a skimmer or maybe a sample scoop. That piqued their interest. With my permission, they began an investigation. It didn't take long. A quick test showed elevated levels of foreign chemicals in the pond, possibly detergent or algae killer. One officer raised an eyebrow and asked, "Mind if we take another look at your trail cam?" The footage was damning. Karen had been sneaking onto my property at night, pouring something from unmarked bottles into the water, probably hoping to make it appear that the horses were damaging the ecosystem, when in fact she was contaminating it. When the officers confronted her, she denied everything, until they told her that if she really believed the pond was so polluted, then she wouldn't mind demonstrating what the horses had to deal with. The deputy, half joking but clearly annoyed, said, "Why don't you hop in and show us where you collected your sample from?" When she refused, they showed her the footage. Her face went white. Karen was charged with environmental tampering, trespassing, and animal harassment. The HOA tried to defend her, but dropped it fast once the news went public. Now the pond's back to normal. The horses are calm. And I installed a brand new fence with Karen's mugshot laminated on a warning sign. Smile. This pond is under 24/7 surveillance. And yes, the horses bite. If you're new here, don't forget to subscribe.